Hey everybody, and welcome down to the beautiful Dundonald Links, and this is the stage which is going to be the setting for my first game back after a bad back and wrist. But what I'm doing here is, because I can't swing at full pace yet, I'm just like patting it down. I've actually got an entirely new bag of clubs, and what I've tried to do is pick the sticks that are going to help me get the ball as far as possible with minimum effort. If you do have a slower swing speed, these might be the clubs for you. They might be the clubs for me. But stay tuned, because there are some, I would say, shocking decisions, but potentially amazing ones as well. So first up, I am using a different ball here. I'm using a TP5 Pix, 434 yards here. Oh, I'll get onto the driver in a moment. I've done my stretching, I'm warmed up. Dramatic music, please. Let's see what this first tee shot is going to be like. Lift that left heel, allow a bit more turn. Oh, I'm absolutely ripped it. Get past that bunker. Oh, it's got past the bunker. Thank you. I'm not going to bend down and get the tee. I absolutely buttoned that. And the driver I'm using, I had a bit of an experiment with it earlier on this year. It's a Ping G425 LST. And it's a very weird driver in the sense that it's fantastic, but the harder I hit it, the less distance it seems to go. It just stalls and it spins. But when you're swinging at a slower swing speed, and I'm getting up to maybe 100 miles an hour with my driver at the moment, it actually launches really well with no spin. A links course like this, it just runs forever. And guys, if you are liking the links and you're enjoying this video, please wallop that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got some matches lined up here against Andy Carter and at some other wonderful venues around the area. I don't want you to miss those, so hit that bell as well. 150 yards left in, off a little bit of a downslope, and I've got a set of irons in my bag which, well, they're not lacking on distance. I'm just going to aim slightly right to this pin as well, because you don't want to miss left. Great day, there's hardly any wind. It's a bit overcast, but oh, it's absolutely down it. Go, go. Yeah, I didn't strike it great, but that's the beauty of these clubs I'm using. You don't need to. It's going to be a great test of all these clubs as well. I mean, just look at this. This is what every hole is like, these beautiful, huge runoff areas. Probably won't be able to tell it from the drone footage, but man, we flew it over last night when we got here. It's just amazing. So happy to be back out on the course. The back is still bothering me, the wrist is still bothering me, but I can like manage it a little bit more now. So I've just changed a few things in the swing. I've not changed the putter. The putter is the same. I think it's about time that I actually stuck and used to the same putter. Do it. Oh, it's just gone the other way at the end, and now it's 5 foot away. So it's actually been a month since I played properly. Oh, David, could you? So my swing, just to try and alleviate a little bit of pressure, I'm swinging a lot slower. On the backswing, I'm lifting the left heel and allowing myself to turn without basically having any resistance here. On the way down, just planting my feet and just slowly turning through rather than a really quick motion. So I'm just slowing everything down, taking everything a bit easier. I'm driving it so well. I clipped a few away on the range, and it is helping massively that it's so dry. Not gonna lie, it's running for about 50 yards, but class. It's great. So 94 yards left in, not a bad drive, loads of run like I said. A brand new wedge, so 56 degree Callaway jaws. I really enjoyed testing out this wedge in the last 4 weeks, so I thought I'd give it a full course test out. I'm thinking 96 is probably a full swing with this. I don't know my distances. Go on then. Decent. As you might expect, spinning away from the pin. That's a nice strike though. That's the one good thing with having a wedge with a massive high toe. If you strike it over that side, get away with it. Let's first of all get onto this birdie putt. I'm sorry if I'm like groaning and moaning all the way around, like a proper old dog just like sat down like. Oh, I do like these balls though, when they roll and you see all the picks pattern. It's good. Do it. Get in! 550 yards on this par 5. It is a beast. However, I've got the G425 to pump one down there, 250, and then I can lay up. Water all down the right. So my line is a bunker on the left. I'm just going to peel it away. Oh no, I've sliced it, but I think I've sliced it enough. Yeah, actually okay, wow. Sliced it over the water hazard and into the rough. God. I was wondering when it was all going to fall apart. Through two holes. I just want to apologise for everybody. There is a path to the right of the water hazard, which is mostly used by greenkeepers and horrific slicers of the golf ball. I've got a 3-wood here, and I absolutely adore this 3-wood, but I've only got a stiff shaft for it. So I thought now would be the perfect time. We'll talk about it in a second. It's from a manufacturer which you wouldn't associate with having amazing 3-woods, but I think I can just clear that gorse. I'm not going to go for the green, but I can clear that gorse there, lay it up to just a little flick with a wedge. How good's that? So 65 yards left, and it was after a beautiful strike with the Mizuno STZ 3-wood. One of the most underrated 3-woods potentially in the entire world. It sits amazing behind the ball. It feels like a Mizuno, and it's just really, really easy to hit. And I really should get my act together and ask for a proper X stiff shaft from Mizuno once I'm all fully fit, because it's so underrated. I honestly cannot overemphasize Mizuno woods. If you haven't given them a go, please do. They feel amazing and they're definitely worth a consideration. Oh, Pete, you absolute chopper. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful putt from distance, which almost definitely wasn't a complete misread. 1 under, 3 holes played. Let's go to a bad back slow-mo montage at Dundonald Links, where they've got some big seagulls apparently. Eighth hole, and we are level par. Not too bad. The back is feeling okay when I hit. It's a little bit stiff, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm hoping that's just because I'm starting to use it again. I've got 2 potential clubs off this hole. It's 386 yards, but it's downwind. The first is my little niffler, the Ping G425 hybrid at 19 degrees. As far as hybrids go, it doesn't look too bad. I always get the sense with hybrids that I'm going to hoik it left a bit, but that one sits actually quite nice. And as with all Ping clubs, incredibly forgiving, you know the drill. Now I have been using the Ping G425 7-wood at times, but for this trip, I put in the Sim 2 Max. Now this launches a little bit higher than the Ping, but also it just goes a fair distance. It's also quite controllable as well, so I'm kind of thinking the hybrid. It's a little bit of a lower loft. I can get it a little bit lower. I'm thinking it's just to the right of the fairway bunker, which guards the left edge of the fairway, and then let it roll over. It's always slightly disconcerting when you've got a load of gorse in front of you, but I don't need to worry about that. Not anymore. Not with my ball striking ability. Oh wow, that came out really well. Missed that bunker. Not sure. Hope it's a fairway bunker on the right. Don't fancy trying to lift it out of that, to be honest. Like the line coming into the bunker's this way, so I'm guessing it's hit the lip. Well, listen, I've got to get used to these uncomfortable. Right, just go that way. Just go that way. Be safe. Just get it out. Live to fight another day. There we go. No need to be fancy at the moment. Let's just survive. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about my irons. Now, you may think me mad, you may think me crazy, but I've gone for the Cleveland Launcher HP Turbos. Now, these are effectively a set of hybrids, but Cleveland have sent these through to me in the Tour 130 Nippon, so it's an interesting combination of the good shaft for me, but also that club head, which is basically I can hit it anywhere on this club and be okay, which is great. They're also bent 2 degrees flat for me, which is lovely. 170 yards. I'm going to go 6 iron. Could maybe force a 7, but that's not the name of the game. Centre of the green, a feathery fade. Please be good. Oh, it stopped fading. Kick right, sit down. Back of the green, should have hit a 7. Told you. Should have listened to me. And I know what you're thinking, Pete, what are you doing? Those irons are potentially the most hideous golf clubs ever invented by Satan, but I like them. I really, really like them. And on clubs, I'm going to be bringing back the Build My Bag series, and there's going to be a lot of replacements, potentially including the Mizunos. I'm not entirely sure yet, but where do you think I'm going to go next? What do you think I'm thinking? Downhill, right to left as the dreary coastal weather slowly moves in. It's been threatening all day. Oh, they're quick, Pete, but they ain't that quick. Oh, that's vicious. Some of the swings on these greens. Double bogey. Ah. Last hole, 384 yards. It's taking the wind out of my sails a little bit, that last hole. Give me some positivity, send positive vibes. I just got to hit this, basically straight over that bunker, I think. Oh, actually, no, it goes a bit to the right. I can see the flag. I just got to hit this down the middle of the fairway. Shocking revelation. Good course management tips I give. Well, that's kind of at the pin, so bounced. Presume it's okay. 3-5, 1-3-5. I'm in the rough. Wasn't an ideal line in the end, but 1-3-5. So that's like a wedge. And with these clubs, even if I don't hit it fully, it's probably going to go further. There's water and a massive bunker before the green. That's the only problem. But I'm going to trust in my distance. 1-3-5. Straight at the pin. Oh, it's come out great. Oh, come back. Is that a slope? Come back. Oh, it's just up behind the pin, I think. That was all right. That was all right, that. In my face. Come on, not the hill. Oh, that's actually pitched next to the pin, that. It feels like it should go left to right, but then there's this slope here, which might just hold it, so. Oh, it's just straight. It moved right to left as I kind of was watching from down there, so just read a bit too much into it. Also, hit it quite hard. Par to finish, 2 over. That's not too bad. I mean, first time back after like a month away. I'm happy with that. I can't complain. If you want to see what I normally use, there are links in the description below. And I just want to say massive, massive thank you, Dundonald Links. I think I've not been here before. It's really good. really good. They've had a European Tour event here. I'm going to be doing a video from Rafa Cabrera-Bello's famous shot on the last. Stay tuned for that one. But I'm surprised. I didn't think it was going to be this good. I really, really enjoyed it. Huge thank you for you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our new video here, and I'll see you next time. It's good to be back. Thanks for coming along. And guys, we're going to be doing a new thing. From next month, at the end of every video, I'm going to give you a code word. And if you get down into the comments below, use that code word, you're going to get entered into monthly giveaways. Now that's going to be starting from next month, but let's have a practice. Let's go into those comments. Pete's Munchen Glassback. Pete's Munchen Glassback. I'm only one for my German viewers there.